Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pretty large Sephora haul. I have a huge bag of stuff here. They are actually doing a friends and family sale this week. So I actually got a couple codes. A couple of you guys sent me codes to be able to access this sale. It's like a 20% off, kind of similar to the VIB sale, but you have to get like a sign up link from a Sephora employee or someone affiliated with Sephora. So I luckily was able to get one of those and shop this event. So I placed a pretty large order with a bunch of new stuff because you guys know I love to review and try all the new things. So having the extra discount definitely helps. I went a little overboard, but I'm really excited about all the new stuff. If you guys are wondering, I think you may still be able to get a code from an employee. I would do some research on it. I bet you could find some stuff on Reddit or on TikTok about it, but you might be able to find one as well or find someone willing to give you a link. Anyways, I got a code. I did a huge order, just picked it up in store with a bunch of new stuff. So let's get into the video. So I got a few different foundations to try here. I just did a first impressions on this one in yesterday's video. This is the new Hourglass. It is their hydrating skin tint. I was really curious in trying this one out because I do really love a lot of Hourglass complexion products. So I grabbed this one. I got the shade 6. It seems to be a pretty good match for me. And I am still kind of testing this one, but I thought it wore well in our wear test. And I also wore it yesterday all day and it held up pretty good. I just got a little bit of shininess in my T-zone, but it wasn't bad for being out and about all day. So it does hold up nice. The only thing is I do feel like this is a pretty light skin tint and I don't know if it's gonna be in like my top 3. I have a few that I just really love and gravitate towards, and while this is nice, I just don't know if it's going to be an absolute favorite. So I'm still on the fence on this one. I'm gonna try it out a couple times and update you, but for now I think it's good, but I don't know if it's holy grail. I feel like if it had just a smidge more coverage, I think I would like it even more. Okay, another new one I picked up. This one I have not tried yet. This one just launched. It is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. So I really wanted to try this one out because a lot of Fenty's foundations, they usually work for me. So this is a stick foundation. I feel like not a lot of brands have been doing stick foundations lately. It's kind of been all about the skin tints and stuff like that. So I was curious to see if I would like this because usually stick foundations, for some reason, I can never find one that I actually like. So I really wanted to give the Fenty one a try because I do feel like this is going to be a popular product. A lot of people always want to try out the new Fenty releases. So I should be letting you guys know my thoughts on this one soon. I'll probably do another testing new makeup. We'll see. Those videos lately have not been doing great for me. That's why you guys always see me doing hauls and stuff, but I feel like my testing new makeups just do not get the traction I wish they would get. And I see like people that do get a lot of views on them, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe I'm just boring. Mine don't do that well. So I'm kind of on the fence if that's something I want to continue with or just kind of do update videos and all of that. But I did pick up the Fenty stick. This one I got in the shade number 2, which seemed like a pretty good match. So it just rolls up like this. Here is a swatch if you're wondering about the color. I do have tan on right now, so it doesn't match me at this moment, but this is just my usual pale shade. But it's supposed to be very blurring on the skin, so I'm really excited to try this one out and see what I think of it. Now this is a foundation that's been out for a while and I feel like it's been getting some buzz again. So I grabbed the YSL All Hours foundation because I'm looking for a new foundation with pretty good coverage for photo shoots, and this is what I have on right now, and let me tell you, I feel so flawless in this foundation. So I did have a photo shoot this morning with the boutique I work at, and I applied this for the first time and it wore so well. I did just do a little touch up before filming, but I'll go ahead and insert the clips of what it looked like when I got home and after eating and everything. I had it on about 6 hours and it's really nice, especially I think for oily skin because it does last. They must have redid the bottle on this one because I don't remember if it looked like this before, but it has the beautiful YSL embossed on there. And you know what? I did try this when it first came out and I feel like it got such negative feedback because it came out during the time when everyone was very critically looking into all the ingredients on their products. And I think this one has denatured alcohol in the formula. That used to be a huge deal back in the day when like I feel like Hyram, everyone loves skincare by Hyram, and the skincare videos were very trending. I used to do it too. I would look up literally all of my ingredients in my products. I no longer do that anymore because, as it turns out, some ingredients are meant to be there for a reason. It's the whole chemistry behind the product. So the denatured alcohol in here does not bother me anymore. I feel like, yes, it could bother someone with dry skin, but that is not what I have. I have oily skin, and it helps keep my foundation from getting too greasy, and also keeps it very lightweight on the skin, which is what I really love about this product. It's not heavy at all. So yeah, I don't really look into my product ingredients that intensely as I used to. This foundation works for me and I'm happy with it. I feel like the formula is nice, and I'm sure that alcohol is in there for those specific reasons. This does also have SPF 30 in it, but to get the full SPF benefits from this, you would have to reapply this every 2 hours, but it'll hold you for a short amount of time. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I feel like it wore so well. It's definitely a must try for my oily skin people as well. I also picked up a new concealer, and this is the new one from Makeup Forever. This is their HD Skin. I feel like anytime Makeup Forever has a new complexion product, I always have to try it out. I know they just came out with also new cheek products, but I love their HD Skin foundation, so I was so excited to try the concealer. They have tons of different shades in this line. I picked up the shade 1.5 with red undertones because I do have more cooler pink in my skin, and I really like this one so far. I thought the coverage was great. I thought it blended out really nice. It wasn't too luminous and it wasn't too dry. It's that perfect in between that I love while still giving me the coverage that I like, and I thought it wore pretty well too. Love the color. I think this is going to be a top favorite for me. I know right now Natasha Denona has been on top for concealer, but this is definitely getting up there and is a close second. I got one new eyeshadow palette. I'm sure you guys are surprised I never did a review on this one yet, but I did pick up the new Natasha Denona Mini Starlit palette. By the way, you guys have to see the new medium-sized Natasha palette coming. Just look on Reddit, because I think my video will get taken down if I put a picture of it up here, but it's such a perfect nude palette that is coming out. I can't wait. I'm a basic girl. I like my neutrals, so definitely check Reddit for the new Natasha palette because it is just stunning. I hope it's coming out soon. It's probably her holiday release, but yeah, I got this little mini Starlit palette, and I don't know, is this supposed to be kind of similar to the Star palette that she did a while ago? Maybe. I know that she had a mini Star palette before that didn't have the best reviews because I feel like that was before she did better quality with the minis, but this is just a nice go-to neutral palette. It kind of has some more peachy tones. I'm excited about this one. Let's go ahead and swatch. Natasha is one of my favorite brands for eyeshadow, so I pretty much buy most of her launches, and she loves neutrals like me, so that's why I always pick up her stuff. But here is the swatches. We actually have some like warmer neutrals and cooler ones mixed in, and then some pretty peachy shimmers and this gorgeous champagne. I'm curious to see what I'm going to do with this. I feel like this shade just kind of sticks out to me, but I feel like that paired with this one's going to be pretty. But yeah, that's so stunning. Sorry I was not able to get a review up. I might have to do a little mini tutorial either on my Instagram reels or on YouTube shorts. I've been doing a lot of shorts videos, especially for like perfume reviews lately. Okay, I got 3 new blushes as well. Let's start with what I'm wearing. I think this is stunning. I also featured this in my trying new makeup video. This is the new Give Beauty blush in Lasting Love. It is a blush duo. I don't know why I thought this was a cream and powder. I think I thought that because of her bronzers, but this is 2 powders. There's a luminous powder on top and then a more matte powder on bottom, and I actually like this shade. I wasn't sure about it when I wore it yesterday, but once I have this self tan on, it is beautiful. I think it's such a pretty coral. Let me go ahead and swatch this one for you. I'm curious about her other shades, but this is the luminous side, which will go on actually a little bit lighter and sheerer than this. And then you have the matte side, which is a lot, I feel like, darker. That looks even more rosy, but I have them both mixed on the cheeks right now. It's such a pretty formula. I really like these blushes. And yeah, let me know if you guys have picked up any of these yet, if you have a shade recommendation, if I should get another one. But I don't know, I think I like how this one looks right now on the cheeks. Just a nice coral flush. I also picked up this Dew blush from Saie. I do own one of these in like their more orangey color, and I love this formula. I think they're stunning. So I grabbed the shade Chili, which is this beautiful rosy pink. Oh, I'm so excited. These are more of like a sheerer formula, so they're not as crazy as they would seem. I really like how they blend out. If the Rare Beauty ones are too much for you and you find them hard to blend or too pigmented, check out the Saie ones. These are so nice. So here's what it looks like, kind of pressed on, and then blending it out, you can see it is more of that natural sheer kind of look. I think it's stunning. They just have like a tiny bit of a glow to them, but nothing overwhelming. I just love how easily these blend out, and I find them to be so beautiful on the cheeks. So I'm so excited to have another shade. This is more like an everyday kind of shade for me. So that is the shade Chili. And then lastly, I finally decided to go ahead and grab the new Patrick Ta pink blush. I was debating this over and over because I'm like, do I really need another pink blush? But I did it because honestly, I love his blushes so much. It's my favorite formula of any brand. This is the color She's Giving. Now, if you guys own the color She's a Doll, I think they're basically the same. I did not have that one. I only have it in the blush trio that he came out with 2 Christmases ago. Not last time, but the one before that. Essentially, those are the same kind of colors, but oh my gosh, how pretty. It's definitely Barbie pink. It almost has maybe a tiny bit of purple to it, but I love his formulas. You're supposed to do the powder first. Oh my gosh, that's so bright. Wow, that is hot, hot, hot pink. And then you go in with the cream on top of that. So I'll just do them separate so you can see that separate and then together, but the cream will give you your glow back. And Patrick Ta is all about the glow. So yeah, it kind of looks almost purpley pink, but I'm so curious to try this one out. It's actually different than my other pink blushes because I was thinking of the one size pink blush, and that one seems a lot lighter, and this one's definitely a deeper pink. I'm kind of nervous to try this on the cheeks, but I had to go ahead and pick that one up. Oh, I guess I do have one more blush that I bought. This is the Tower 28 Magic Hour Cream Blush. This is actually a repurchase. I had to get rid of my other one because it was years old, and these don't last the longest, especially because this is a clean formula. It was starting to smell a little funky, so I'm like, let me just repurchase this because I can't be without this shade. It's so pretty. This is what it looks like. This was like my Barbie doll pink before Barbie doll pink blushes were big, and this is not even Barbie pink by any means, but I used to think this was so bright, but now I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, this is actually very neutral. But I really love how these have great pigmentation. They have a little bit, again, of a glow to them. Just so pretty. They always blend out flawlessly for me. So this is my favorite, one of my favorite shades of blush. So had to grab another one. I wish the cream blushes would last a little bit longer. But since they are creams, they're not going to last like your powder blushes do, unfortunately. So sometimes you got to repurchase them. This next thing I bought is a little powder. So this is actually a mini size of the Givenchy Prism Libre in Violet Rose. I just call it the rose powder. But this is my go-to under eye setting powder. It's so pretty. It gives you that pink look without being too pigmented, where sometimes the pink powders can be too dark for my skin tone. This is perfect because it has a little bit of peachiness in there. So I love how this just smooths everything out. So I grabbed a mini size for traveling because I cannot be without this. And when I bring my big one, like last time I brought it, it like cracked. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. We're gonna try and save space too and just get the mini one. So I bought the little mini size, and it's perfect that they make these now. So if you are just wanting to try it, or if you're just wanting to use it under the eyes, you honestly don't need the big one anyway. So this is the perfect little size to try it out and see if it's something that you'll like, but I guarantee you will love it under the eyes. It's so pretty. Okay, I also bought another color in the Rare Beauty eyeshadow sticks. I love these. I did a full face of Rare Beauty. If you guys want to check that out, I went over some of my favorites from the brand and some stuff I don't like, but I really love these eyeshadow sticks. And if you guys like watch me on my Instagram and TikTok and stuff, I'm pretty much always wearing like Eyeshadow Sticks one shade shadows, because lately I just haven't been in the mood to do a full look unless I'm filming like an eyeshadow palette review. So I just kind of live in these one and done shades. So this just looked like a nice champagne color. I wanted to pick it up. That's what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's that really nice rose gold kind of highlighty color. So I love that these actually are very pigmented on the lids. You don't have to build them up too much to get the color you want, and they last all day on the eyes. So I think they're one of the best eyeshadow sticks on the market. I also grabbed a new mascara. I've been dying to try this one. I seem to always have to try all the Huda Beauty launches. So they came out with the One Coat Wow mascara. And I actually really loved her original mascara that she had. It had like a thickening side and it had the thinner lengthening side, and I thought it was so good. So I really think I'm gonna like this one too. But yeah, you're supposed to get the full drama in just one coat with instant curl and lifted lashes. I'm so curious to see how that is going to work, but I have to try it out, so I'll probably be doing some type of short form video on this mascara. And also the bottle is hot pink. I also picked up 2 lip products. This one's a brand new launch. Again, Give Beauty. I love trying out all her new stuff. This is the Spark the Fire Plumping Lip Balm. I actually did wear this morning. I don't have it on now, but I tried it out for the photo shoot. Let me tell you, it does not last. So this one, honestly, it might be going back to the store. Maybe it's just the color that I got. It looked pretty, but I mean, you definitely have to wear a lip liner with it. Here is the packaging, and this is what it actually looks like. So this is the color LUV, Love, but it's very sheer. So you're basically just getting a very sheer wash of color and maybe a hint of plumping effect. You can definitely feel a little tingle. Now I love the smell of the Give Beauty lip products. They kind of smell like vanilla Play-Doh, which I don't know, for some reason I really like. But I don't know if I should have just got a darker shade or what, but it's just not that big of a difference to me. Yes, it looks pretty over a lip liner, but it'll last like maybe an hour, and then I feel like I have to constantly reapply. So I don't know. I don't think I would recommend this. I just have better glossy and plumping lip products in my collection, including the one I'm about to show you. But I don't know, I think these are going to be a pass for me. I just don't think they're worth it. I wish they had some more long wear to them, maybe a little bit more color. Now what I have on now is actually this from Patrick Ta, and it is his plumping lip gloss in the color Full Syringe. I have tried these before, and I guess I was never really that excited about the one that I got. I think I got either the half syringe or the one before that, but the full syringe is definitely such a stunning color. I think I was scared because it looks red, but yeah, it looks literally like a red lip gloss, but when you put it on, it is like the perfect natural hint of pink. It gives like your lips a little bit of a flush, and these truly are plumping. They give you that extra glossy shine. It's supposed to make you kind of look like you got a full syringe of lip filler, and like after lip filler, your lips have this beautiful like flushed color from the needles, and that's kind of what these are supposed to be. I think this is stunning. The shade, just beautiful, and it lasts a lot longer than the Give Beauty ones and gives even more shine. I don't know why I never tried this shade before. I think I was just too scared, but I love this. The only thing I don't like is the scent. It's like a weird kind of cinnamon scent, which I don't really like cinnamon in my lip products. I like my lip products to smell like vanilla, but it's a beautiful color. So I highly recommend checking this one out if you're looking for just a really pretty gloss. I feel like it's gonna be stunning on its own as well, even though I have like a little bit of lip liner on, but I could see me throwing this in my bag for like every single day, out running errands, all of that. I also grabbed another mini product. This is the Milk Pore Eclipse Setting Spray. If you guys watch my channel, you've probably heard me mention this a couple times. I'm kind of obsessed with it, so I wanted to get, again, a mini size for traveling. I have quite a few trips coming up in the next few months, so I had to have this on hand. I didn't want to bring my huge bottle, so that's why I got the mini size, just to have in my makeup bag for traveling, because this will keep you matte all day. I have a Disney trip in September, and I know my makeup's going to be melting off, and hopefully this will help lock it in. So I love this stuff, especially if you have oily skin. Do that as your last step and you will be pretty much oil-free for the whole day. Now, I also bought a skincare product, which I don't really buy a lot of skincare, honestly, is because I get a lot in PR and I can never get to it. The skincare brands are always so generous with packages. I feel like more skincare than makeup these days. But I really want to try out this Tower 28 cream. It's their SOS Daily Barrier Recovery Cream, and mostly because I actually do have a lot of redness to my skin. So I really wanted to have this to kind of soothe the skin. It's going to help repair your moisture barrier. This one says it's super hydrating and it's gentle. It has 4 types of hyaluronic acid and ceramides in it. It says you can use it with their SOS spray as well, but I don't know, it just sounded really good, something that would be a great everyday moisturizer for me, so I really wanted to pick this one up and hope that it helps with some of the redness that I have. And lastly, of course, I have a couple fragrance things. I mean, it wouldn't be a Leah video without some fragrance, but I did pick up the new Burberry Goddess perfume. I know a lot of you guys were waiting for my review on this one, and so many of you have been asking for my thoughts. I've been waiting for a sale, so that's why I finally got it. But I have been smelling this in store like every single time I go, and I have to say I love it. I really do. I would buy a big bottle of this, but I have too many perfumes, so I just got the little 1 ounce size. Isn't it so cute? But this is the newest launch from Burberry, and this is a vanilla bomb, and you guys know me and vanilla. Vanilla is my favorite, and I think that's why I love this one so much. I've been seeing very hit or miss things with this one though. Like, some people say it's basic. You know, I do like a good basic scent sometimes. I feel like so many people hate on designer fragrances. Maybe I'm just watching the wrong people, but I feel like so many people are into like the niche scents and want you to spend like $300 on stuff, and I don't really like to do that very much. I think the designer scents are just as good too. And I love how this one smells. So it actually, when you first spray it, it does give off a little bit of YSL Libra vibes. Like their new one, the La Parfum one that they have. I definitely get that, and people have been comparing it to that too. But the dry down is so good, you guys. It's like true vanilla kind of extract in the dry down. So if you're thinking, just think of like a super vanilla-y YSL Libra, because I think it just reminds me of that because of the lavender that might be in here, but I love this one. I think it is so pretty. It's so sweet and intoxicating. I definitely recommend picking this one up if you guys like vanillas. I also picked up this, which I just did a little mini shorts on it, but I'll mention it here. I got the Fleur father figure. Their scents for me can be very hit or miss, so I just wanted to get a small size, but I was so curious about the fig note in this one. So father figure is in the green scents family. It has notes of water lily, lush fig, cassis buds, heart of orris root, iris flower, and jasmine dew. And then the base is skin musk, vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, patchouli leaf, and sandalwood. I actually kind of like this. I don't know if I'm going to get a full size. We'll see. But I think this is pretty, and I think I'm going to like it for fall a lot. But I can definitely see maybe why the name is father figure, because I do feel like it could be very unisex, but it's not like cologne smelling. It just has a lot of the sandalwood notes, I feel like. But when you first spray it, I just get mostly fig and then this really pretty musk and sandalwood. I kind of like it. I would say if you guys like Glossier You, I feel like that you would really like this. I feel like it's a little bit more of a fruitier version of Glossier. I am happy to have it in the small size. I think it's just very unique, interesting. I feel like Fleur always makes very unique scents, but I don't know, I'm vibing with this one. If you guys like more woody notes, I think you might be interested. And last thing I got is the new Sol de Janeiro, the Bay of Floor. I had to grab the body wash in this one. This just launched in the body wash. I know they have a new mist coming out very soon. I actually like reposted it from Trend Mood and I tagged them, but then they made me take it down. I think you can find it on Trend Mood, and I think Sol de Janeiro sneak peeked it already. So you may be able to find it. But I'm just like, you see how I nicely take things down when you ask me? Like, can a girl maybe get on your PR list sometime? I mean, I talk about their stuff so much, but I mean, I'm obviously willing to buy it. I buy all their new launches. So I really wanted to grab the shower gel because I love the Bay of Floor scent from them. It to me smells like Ariana Grande Cloud or Baccarat Rouge 540. It's such a pretty fragrance. So I love to be able to have something like that in a shower gel version. And this one seems really, really creamy too. I always love that their shower gels are so hydrating. But it smells so, so good. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. So you can snag that on the Sephora website, as well as they are also coming out with a deodorant in this one. So I think that's the last item of this Sephora haul. I know it's a lot, and I feel so bad saying this, but I also have another big haul coming up from Ulta. It's just like, why do these companies have to have big sales in the same time? But I got a bunch of my essentials from Ulta during their 10 times points day. Yeah, I usually don't do one big haul after the other, but that's just how it goes. I think the Ulta one, I might try to push it to this weekend or next week. We'll see. I do feel like I get judged a lot for my channel and my haul videos and my shopping videos, and people think all this girl does is buy stuff, but I mean, this is my job. That's what I decided to do with my channel, and that's what I'm getting the views on, and I love making the shopping content. So I don't know, I guess it's just hard for people to still realize in 2023 that YouTube is a job, but you know, I'm buying stuff so I can later let you guys know if it works. I spend my money so you don't have to spend yours. But anyways, that is it. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.